Welcome to Front Page. So let's just forget what a factory used to mean. Here, there is no smoke or conveyor belts, or for that matter, workers in hard hats. This factory floor is where nothing is assembled, welded, or shipped for that matter. Not because it is on strike, don't get it wrong. On the other hand, absolutely the opposite of that, because the only thing being produced is intelligence. And yes, the announcement that was just made puts that very idea on an industrial scale. Dell Technologies, Nvidia, NxtGen, the triumvirate have of course signed the papers to build India's largest AI factory. But you know what? Wait a minute. Before we move on, would you not like to know what is an AI factory? I definitely would like to understand. It actually sounds like a branding gimmick, or probably like science fiction. It's neither. It is actually just a very expensive data center with a much larger electricity bill. Ordinary clouds, you wonder? They of course are generalists. They host websites. They store your photos. An AI factory though is a specialist. It is like a very well-trained sniper. It does one thing and it does it supremely well. What it does is of course that it trains models. Massive, heavy, energy-hungry models. If you don't believe me, here is that very arsenal. The headline number is 4,000. Yeah, that is 4,000 Nvidia Blackwell GPUs. If you know chips, you know this is the top of the food chain. This is industrial grade compute. Dell provides the iron, the body, the power edge, which is XE-N685L servers. Nvidia provides the brains, the Blackwells, the Bluefield 3 DPUs for data processing, the Spectrum X networking to tie it all together. And because physics is still, well, pretty much undefeated and laughing somewhere very dramatically, these things run hot, as we all know, my friends. So they are of course using liquid cooling, high speed, high heat, and maximum efficiency. But then one starts to wonder about this. Why NxtGen? Why not just use AWS or Azure? You know, because of one word, and that word is sovereignty. NxtGen is the Indian player here. The premise is simple. Data is the new oil, and nations are realizing they shouldn't be actually storing their oil in someone else's tank. This factory operates on a sovereign cloud framework, which means the data stays right here. It is governed by Indian laws in a domestic fortress, eliminating the anxiety about routing sensitive government data through servers in Virginia or, for that matter, Frankfurt. So the point is, how does this influence the lives of the coder, the founder, and of course the student? Yes, you might be watching right now. Here it is. Right now, if you want to train a massive model, you pay rent. You pay it in dollars and you pay it to foreign giants. This facility changes the economics by democratizing the power. They are of course targeting generative AI, agentic AI. That's AI that takes action and doesn't just talk back. It is physical AI for robotics, and it allows Indian startups to rent a Ferrari for the price of a sedan. It lets academia run simulations that used to be well too expensive to touch. The hardware is arriving and the ambition is waiting to welcome it. This places India on the map alongside the big global players. It is a move for self-reliance, and more importantly, it is a move to upgrade ourselves from being just, well, consumers of AI to becoming producers. But we need to also remember that hardware is only half the battle. The chips are purchased, the factory is being built, which is wonderful, and the narrative is in place. What we need to do is actually wait and see if the innovation follows and complements the infrastructure. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Front Page by AIM Network. Like, share, subscribe, and as we always say, think AI, think AIM.